What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on NIO stock. And on today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then we will continue with the major fundamental news that will drive the price of this stock. And at the end of this video, I will show you my forecast for the price of this company. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to take a part in the limited time offer from WeBull and earn 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300, just open new account, deposit only $5 and choose your free stocks, link in my description. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here, somewhere at this point, and I've told you that our first accumulation point at the level of $42.85 was successfully hit, and from this point we were up for about several percent. But I also told you that we might hit the level of 0.5 and 0.618, and this might be your next potential accumulation point. And from this point we might have a very good bounce to the upside. And basically it happened to the tick. We hit this level, and congratulations to all of you who took this trade. And I have to say that I made several forecasts for this ticker, and the main accumulation points was at the level below $34.44, and next one was at the level of $42.85, and the latest one was at the level of around $39. And I have to say, from each and every of my calls, you were up at least for about 32% from this point. And even from the level of $42, you are up for about 6%. And it is very good price action during last several days. So let's continue with the fundamentals of this company. First of all, let's start with their company profile. NIO Incorporated designs, develops, manufactures and sells smart electric vehicles in China. And I have to say that they are starting to sell their cars not only in China, but also in Europe. And the first country is Norway, second one will be Germany. And next, I think in a matter of a couple of months and in a matter of a year, we will see more and more countries that are starting to sell these vehicles. So, and let me give you some numbers. Their total market cap for now is $69.83 billion. They have a revenue of $3.49 billion with a negative net income of $1.434 billion. And they have very good revenue growth of 202.26%. They have a total cash position of $7.21 billion with a total debt of $2.34 billion. And their quick ratio and current ratio are very good, and it is 2.87 and 3.06 respectively. So I have to say that this company from the financial standpoint is very stable, and you might wondering why we have this massive sell-off from this top to this level of around 30%. And I have to say that this sell-off was predictable, and it is a very technical sell-off because we hit this level as I marked previously. It is a confluence level between 0.382 Fibonacci retracement from the very bottom to the very top, and it is also this support and resistance level, and we hit it to the tick and then bounce back to the downside. And the main reason of this sell-off was definitely the crackdown in the Republic of China. And let me show you this article. This article is extremely bullish. It was published on July 29th and it's titled "Re-evaluating NIO after its 30% drop." And let me quote you the summary. Shares of NIO have dropped sharply in July. NIO's sell-off accelerated this week amid Beijing's hardening crackdown on multiple business sectors. However, NIO operates in a non-monopolistic market, which is heavily supported by the government and is fundamentally different from sectors that Beijing has targeted lately with its antitrust agency. NIO will continue to grow sales rapidly, and the risk of government intervention in the EV market is low. The market panic creates a buy the dip opportunity. And for now, I think, and the author of this article also thinks that we won't see any restrictions for the EV market in China, because let me show you this. Accelerating EV adoption is an explicit policy goal that Beijing and Chinese municipalities pursue through various means. and these goals tie in the government's plan to be carbon neutral by 2060. Because of this, Beijing wants to see 20% of new vehicle sales to be electric by 2025, which explains why the adoption of zero-emission vehicles is heavily supported by local governments. And that is why we won't see any restrictions on EV sector in China. And this means this sector is relatively safe. Let me show you this article. It was published also on Seeking Alpha on July 30th, and it's titled EV Roundup. Li Auto and Xpeng lead a big day for China names. Tesla battery burns in Australia. And I want to quote you just first bullet. Chinese auto stocks are breaking higher on increased confidence from investors that a regulatory crackdown from Beijing will bypass this sector. Investors may also be positioning themselves to get ahead of the July reports of China EV sales and deliveries, which some analysts think will flash bright. And this is also proof that we won't see any restrictions anytime soon. And let's continue with major NIO's news, and let me show you this. On July the 30th, NIO posted this press release that they will report second quarter 2021 financial results on Wednesday, August 11th, 2021. And let me show you why I am so bullish on these results. Right here on cnevpost.com we have this article, and it is also about the financial Q2 report, and let me show you this. Here is the NIO quarterly deliveries, and as you can see we have 3 years, 2019, 2020 and 2021, and these are 4 quarters. And let me show you that they have very good growth of their deliveries on Q1 2021 and on Q2 2021. And let me show you that the company delivered 41,956 units in the first half of the year, reaching 95.9% of last year's full year deliveries. And it is extremely important because they almost double their deliveries to the date. And this means we might see the doubling of price of this stock compared to the end of 2020. And I will show you why it is so important and why it is strongly correlated with my technical analysis. But let me show you one more thing. Right here we have the article on CNEV Post, and it was published on July 28th, and it's titled NIO Battery Swap Station Built with the Furniture Retail Giant Reaches 20. And let me quote you the total number of their stations. As of July 28th, NIO has 28 battery swap stations, 15 supercharging stations, 18 destination charging stations, and access to 41,700 third-party charging posts in Shenzhen and Dongguan. In China, NIO now has 323 battery swap stations, 217 supercharging stations, 399 destination charging stations, and access to over 390,000 third-party charging piles. NIO originally planned to have 500 battery swap stations in China by the end of this year, but at the first NIO Power Day event on July 9th, the company's co-founder and president Qin Lihong announced that the target had been raised to 700. And it is extremely important because they have the BaaS business model. It is a battery as a service, and this means while they're increasing the number of their deliveries and while they're increasing the number of their swap stations, this means they are drastically increasing their recurring revenue. And this means on August 11th, we will see very good financials that will drive the price of this company up. So, and let me give you a sneak peek on their institutional investors. As you can see, we have green lines and gray lines. We don't have much red lines. This means not so many companies close their position. And the total sentiment among institutional investors is also very bullish. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So, first of all, let me show you that at the end of 2020, the price was roughly the same as we had for now, around $44, as you can see right here at the end of December. This means if this company will double their deliveries for the entire year, this means only on this basis, on basis of deliveries, the price of this company will double. And on top of that, as I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, they will drastically increase their recurring revenue from battery as a service business model. And this means the company might more than double during last several months. So, and let me show you my main targets. And to project targets, I pull the Fibonacci extension tool from the very bottom to the very top, because 5 waves on a smaller scale, it is only 1 wave on a greater scale. And the third point at the bottom of the retracement. And the bottom for now is around $30 mark. And with the assumption that we have to land the top of our third wave, the most conservative target is at the level of $81.92. And it is almost double our current price. And it is a very good confluence with this report and with this projection. So, next target might be at the level of $95.88, and the most aggressive target at 1.618 extension level, and it is at a price point of $136.2 mark. So, and for our most conservative target, we might have about 91% of potential profits, and it is mind-blowing. So, I am very bullish on this company, and if you want to invest, just do your own due diligence, and you can ladder your buys down, because we might have some fluctuations during next week before the earnings report. And right after that, I'm sure that we might have some spike in price, and this will lead us to massive gains. So, with that being said, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. See you guys and girls next time. Bye!